How's everybody doing? Pierre Dur, and we're doing another table. You know, today I want to say this, okay? This is about the soul table, S-O-U-L. I want to talk about this because I want to show you how true. I'm just playing around with these cards while I'm talking, just like doodling, you know. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, it's the truth. I mean, there is a frustration table. You know, I was thinking because I have this one thing at work. There's this one person. I'm not saying a name or anything. Nobody knows. I have two jobs, so nobody knows who I'm talking about. But this person is so interested. How can I put it? So I don't really want to say. What I'm saying is they have their religion. And I used to do it, I guess I used to do it too, I'm sure everybody else did it, to where you listen to people discuss about religion. And you know, you have people that get upset when they're talking about religion. And Christians used to be that way. But like I said, because we know that, because that's one reason why I know that it's in the right direction being a Christian, because they learn from their mistakes. Because Christians used to didn't get along with each other. I mean, they got along with each other for the first century because they had to live together, and they didn't have anything. But when they got their wealth, they changed, and they started arguing and they started fighting. You know, we followed the Christian era, but now we don't have fights over religion. Thank you very much. It's because we learn, okay? But what I'm saying is, like, there's these, I mean, I know people who listen about religion and then they talk about, I mean, because it's on the radio, and they talk about how their religion is good and the other person is arguing about their religion. It's just, that's not the way it goes. I mean, I'm learning from this table and the fact that it's not even worth it, because God's nothing like that. He's not going to have you arguing over, you know, whether you have the right religion or whether you do things the right way or they do things the right way. So it doesn't work that way. And I'm glad I learned that, because the soul is under a frustration table also. So it's not even worth even arguing over. It's not even worth you know, get any heated discussion. And before I did the table, I mean, I was really frustrated about trying to get them to understand this and that. I mean, on the main table, I put down soul, and I put the soul is you. That's what they say, the soul is you. And I remember saying that. I remember feeling that way and going to the door and saying, the soul is you, is who you are. You know, I was saying it like 100%. It was true. I mean, I can't believe it that I actually was door to door telling people this. I mean, the ones that would ask for it. And I would actually say the soul is you. I mean, there's no soul. You don't have a soul. I mean, I just can't even believe that I even... But you know, it is true. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, it's true for that person, because to really know about your soul is not something easy. It's not something that I don't think everybody can obtain like at once, you know. And the only thing is that with God, with Jesus, I mean, you have a relationship with him. So as far as Christianity is concerned, that's what makes it beautiful, and that's what makes it popular. I mean, because God makes it popular. And some people don't believe that he would do that he would communicate with people. They just don't believe it, as the Jehovah Witnesses. And I think the soul is very important. And as I go on, I'm almost sure it's connected to the conscience. But the conscience, I don't know if I put the conscience under, I don't know which one I put conscience under. But oh yeah, I remember I found conscience by doing a table. But I mean, I don't think I put conscience as a table. I know it was a point that I found, and then I did a YouTube on it. But this soul is just like, okay, when I'm with a Christian and we're talking, I don't have to say anything about a soul. They might tell me something new about the soul, and I'll listen. I'll go, oh, but you know what's the weird thing? I mean, weird good is that we understand each other. I mean, when somebody says something about the soul, and you go, wow, that's really neat. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, but because you understand and you have a soul, but with the Jehovah Witnesses, they don't. I mean, the only thing I could do, because now I don't have the frustration. I mean, I told you what I did when I talked to my sister last time. I know she probably won't ever talk to me again, but I think I got over that now because I don't have the frustration. Because I learned that that's what they want. That's what the governing body, whoever teaches Jehovah's Witnesses, they want you to be frustrated, but it's not worth it. So I'm not frustrated anymore about telling them that they have a soul, and them telling me that the soul is you. And the thing about it is, it changes so much. I don't know how in the world these people can go through these changes and not realize that something's wrong. But you know, the thing about it is that's true, because when I was Jehovah's Witness, I always saw things, and I wouldn't say anything, but how can that be true? I mean, that's one, and like I told you yesterday, I think the last time I gave a YouTube, I used to think, like, how is that true? Like, I was trying to see how the first century Christians in the Bible, the characters in the Bible, I was trying to think, how do they coincide with Jehovah's Witnesses. I always thought that, and I never, not that I didn't feel comfortable, it was just like, but I wasn't smart enough to figure it out. I would just go, how did that happen? Even a new system and stuff like that. Soul, but I really thought the soul was, I'm sorry, I'm just tired. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep, but I thought that the soul was you. And that's it, because what I did, because it was a frustration table, so the soul is a frustration table. I'm sorry, because it means that when you get on to the frustration table, that means that there's no way in the world that it means that they're frustrated in the fact I just copied and pasted from the scriptures book. So the reason why you can't argue with them, because they're frustrated and you're frustrated. Only they don't know that they're frustrated, because as far as the Jehovah's Witness, and I'll read it again because I just copied and pasted. I copy and paste it from the scriptures, but we can go over it again. And it says, so this is their frustration, the Jehovah's Witness. This would prevent the progress, success, or fulfillment. This would prevent the progress, success, or fulfillment. I wrote it twice. I don't know why. I copied it twice. So they're being prevented from progress without setting it. When it comes to the soul, they're just being prevent the progress and success. So they're frustrated, but they don't even realize it. Now, on the ex-Jehovah's Witness part, I put, this would cause the feeling of being upset or annoyed, especially because of inability to change or achieve something. So might be annoyed and upset because we're trying to get these people to understand. We don't see why in the world they can think this way. Well, now we know. It's just, it was put in their minds to frustrate them so that they can't. I don't know why somebody would want to do that, to frustrate them, and it also frustrates us. So everybody's frustrated. And the worldview, the same definition, but mostly annoyed by the fact, by this. Okay. And that's what another frustration is. So let's see what the next one is. And the next one we did we did a lot. And look at, we're edging up on finishing. Next one is superstition. Now I put the superstition in as a superstition table, so I got to figure out how we're going to do that. But okay, I put down they don't believe in superstition. Okay, but yet, now that's going to be funny because I'm doing superstition because they do say that they don't believe in superstition, anything. And I know it fits maybe more than one table because I know it fits in the over excessive, because you couldn't even listen to "There's Superstition Writings on the Wall." Now you couldn't listen to that song, so that's over excessive because the song talks about not being superstitious. So I hope everybody understands that this table is just exposing the truth about Jehovah's Witness. It's not that we're doing anything, but it's just showing you everything. I mean, like, it's definitely over excessive superstition, because just like luck, everything to do with luck, you can't even eat Lucky Charms. In this superstition, you can't even listen to music, anything that says superstition. And what's another thing? Another Mary comes, listen words of wisdom, let it be. And we couldn't sing that song either, but that's another subject. But I'm saying superstition because I did this. I was gonna sing the song Superstition, and when I was going over the song, I was going like, wow, it's telling you not to be superstitious. And so that's over excessive. I know it fits in another one. Well, will it be under superstition too? So I got to think about that. Would the superstition be under superstition also? Well, the thing about it is that when I say superstition, I mean that they don't believe it's over excessive. That's definitely one. But superstitious itself, would be a different one. I mean, because, and then we have a superstitious. That's the weird. So we have a I got something. It's like a little something that's. Ooh. But anyway, so we have a superstitious table for them, and now we have a topic, superstition. So would the superstition go under superstition also? So I have to think about that. But anyway, that one's going to be pretty interesting, being the fact that it's definitely over excessive. It's over excessive. That's one. It might be another table. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope everybody's doing fine. I did it in 14 minutes. 15 minutes. And I want to thank everybody for just joining and listening to the new table. And hopefully tomorrow we'll do another table on superstition. Thank you very much. Hang in there. Never, never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Okay, bye.